Hello, hi, it's me, and I've just come to a very important realization. So, also don't mind the rooster in the background. He or she is doing her thing, and so am I. So, just don't mind her, and also don't mind the buzzing sound or the sound that you're hearing in the background. That's my little heater. I'm in my studio. It's a bit chilly, so I want to feel warm. So okay, distractions aside, this is what I want to say. So I don't know about any of you guys, but as a person we evolve and we change, right? So I am at a point in my life now that I am making different decisions and choices for myself. Things that I want to try, things that I've wanted to try, certain areas that I've wanted to explore that previously I didn't really have the confidence or the willpower to even put myself in certain situations up until recently. So recently I decided to pivot into a different career. Something that I wasn't really thinking about it that much, but something that essentially did pique my interest. So I thought to myself, why not? So I took a decision and I went into this career, and obviously I'm a newcomer, so I am in the beginning stages of going into this career. And just stay with me. It almost feels like I'm having deja vu, because 2015 I had an opportunity that I completely blundered because I didn't do the correct planning towards that opportunity. I came across, essentially I was lazy and I didn't do what I needed to do, and that caught up with me and cost me that, incredible opportunity. And now I'm in a predicament, or I'm in a situation where it feels like deja vu, because I feel like I was about to repeat the same pattern, but I caught myself, thankfully. So, like I said, I just pivoted into a new career currently. And this new career requires certain administrative aspects of it to be in check. I went into this and I signed myself up for this without doing the proper due diligence, just like my previous experience almost 7-8 years ago. So today, I actually had a moment where, number one, I realized that I was about to repeat the same cycle. And number two, I decided to stop and halt things up until I get things in order. The reason why I decided to just put a pause on things is because I have outstanding things that I have not yet completed, that I need to complete in order to make things easier for me in the future and where I want to go. And so, in the spirit of God told me to take a leap of faith, I did that, and I put myself in a situation, and ultimately it worked out because an opportunity was presented to me. And now, in order for me to fully take that opportunity and run with it and not cause myself to fail yet again, I need to do what I didn't do back then, which is take responsibility and sort out certain things before I go ahead. And again, in the spirit of God told me that I need to take a leap of faith. I don't know about you guys, but from my experience, from looking at the people on the internet, everybody or most stories that I hear is, oh, God told me to do this and I went on a whim with no money, no anything, and I just survived. And I'm finding that for me personally, that's not my testimony. that's not my testimony, because I know that God is all powerful. I know that the Almighty can do whatever in our lives in an instant, right? However, I also do believe that the Most High will always teach us and have lessons embedded in for us in every experience that we go through. So I was able to peep my lesson this time that I wasn't before, or previous times before that my lesson here that I'm supposed to learn is, even though I hear the word of God, even though I know that I'm going into something that I'm pretty sure and quite confident that I'll be successful at, but I need to always have a foundation that allows me to prosper, to have a foundation that can allow me to go further without any hindrances. And that even in the moment of feeling like I've heard God, I also need to take a pause and look back and think, are all my ducks in a row? Is everything aligned to help me to succeed? Am I doing everything that I can to propel myself so that I can be in a position to not only excel, but to also grab every opportunity that is in front of me? And at this current moment, I cannot say that I'm able to do that, because I've got things that I need to sort out. And so I've decided to take a pause, take a step back, fix what I need to fix, and then come back. And luckily for me, and because I know that it's divinely orchestrated, my opportunity is not time-based. I can get to it after I've sorted out what I need to sort out. And I feel like that was my lesson today, and I'm so thankful that I was actually able to peep it and to recognize it before creating yet another cycle of failure. Whereas I know that what I should have done or what I need to do, but sometimes having a false belief that I can just finesse myself into it, or I can luck myself into it, For me, God just doesn't work like that in my life. And just having to accept that, even though, yes, I heard God, but the word and the sound of God will always be personal to me, and will always be embedded with lessons that I must understand, not what everyone else is going through, or not what everyone else is testifying about their experience. So I hope whoever's listening, that you know that even though God can say something to you, God will always have a lesson for you that you either need to understand, learn from, or peep, So yeah.